Hit it!
Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back. I am so glad you joined me. Hello, everyone. Welcome back. Heavenly Father, we thank you for another wonderful day. All right, y'all. Welcome back, my beloved kings and queens. My name is Joyce McTier, and I'm going to be your host for another Crafty Vision segment. I'm coming to you all today to show y'all how to make a copper ring. A copper adjustable ring, y'all. So y'all can make this ring, and it's adjustable. You can make these for yourself. You can make these to sell. So let's go ahead and get started. So you're going to need a ruler. You're going to need a dowel. Okay, and the reason why I'm using this dowel is to form my shape to round my wire. You're going to need 14 gauge. This is the wire that I'm using. You can find this on Amazon.com. I will definitely, I'm going to make sure I put Amazon.com, go into the description box for those of you who need the information. 14 gauge, okay? Go get you some. And this is copper wire, 14 gauge copper wire, and you're going to need 19 inches, okay? You're going to need some wire cutters and some round nose pliers. So let's go ahead and get started. So the very first thing we want to do is we're going to take our round nose pliers and we're going to make a loop down the bottom of our ring, just like this, okay? And we're going to wrap this loop one time. So that's my loop, right? So when I wrap it one time, I'm just going to take it around. Let me show y'all what I mean. If you have nylon pliers, use your nylon pliers to do this. But I'm going to take it around just like this. And once I get to the top of the beginning, that's one full loop. Once the top of the beginning where you see the circle starting, okay? All right, so once you do that, okay, now you're going to take your ruler and you're going to measure about a half of an inch. Okay, place it on like this. And you're going to take and measure about a half of an inch. Okay. So I'm going to come right here and I'm going to bend my wire this way, just like this. And that's what you're going to have. The next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take my ruler again. And this time, I'm going to do an inch, okay? So it doesn't matter which way this is folded. Just bring it up and measure that about an inch. Y'all gonna have to excuse my fingernails. Flip it this way, come here. Wait a minute, is that an inch? Yeah, that's an inch. I'm gonna come here and then I'm gonna pinch my wire this way. All the way over, okay? So that's pretty much going to be the start of your ring. So basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to make 7 of these. I'm gonna come back. I'm gonna speed that part of the video up. But before I do that, I'm gonna show y'all how I make these, okay? You pretty much want these to stay in alignment with each other, okay? So I'm gonna come right here. You wanna come a little bit above this one here, just a little bit above it, and pinch over like this. And when you pinch it, if you place these two up against each other, you'll see that they are pretty much in sync with each other, meaning that they are the same size, okay? And that's pretty much what you are going to do for the first part of this ring. Now, what I'm going to do, like I said, is I'm going to go ahead and do, because I need 7 of these, and then I am going to come back with the second part, okay? Okay, y'all, so as you can see, this is what you're going to have. Now, when you look at this, you're going to say, wow, they look like it changed every time I did it. But what's important is that it doesn't matter how much smaller it gets, as long as they all align with each other. And that's what I mean, whether it's going from the smallest to the biggest or the biggest to the smallest, they all have to pretty much be in alignment with each other. All right, so once you do this part, you're going to flip it. This wire is going to be facing you, okay? You're going to count out 7. You're going to go up to the head and you're going to count 7. You need 7. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and this one here makes 7. All right? Now, when you get to that 7th one, you're going to take your ruler and you're going to measure about 1 inch. Okay, you're going to measure 1 inch. So we're going to take and come here and bend this just like that. All right, you're going to flip it back this way. You're going to go up a little ways right here and pinch it over like that. And you still see it's still in alignment. Still in alignment, okay? Now when you get here, we're going to go up on our ruler 1.5 inches. So you're going to do a whole 1.5 inches. So you're going to place your ruler right here. My markings, this is really, really bad, y'all. But you're going to come here for your 1.5 inches. All right, put your finger here and pinch this over just like that, okay? You're going to flip it back this way, come up a little ways, and pinch it over like this, okay? And that's what you're going to have. Now what you want to do next is you want to come back to 1 inch. So you want to come down to 1 inch and you want to bring this over like this, okay? All right, and that's what you're going to have. Now what I'm going to do, what you want to do next is you want to take and mold this. Just leave this where it is because if you got some more work to do, you're just going to take your wire and mold it onto your dowel or your ring manual, whatever you are using to make your shape, just as long as it's a circle. And this is going to overlap, okay, just like that. So it's going to overlap on your, it's going to overlap. What you want to do next is you want to put it on your finger to see how comfortable it is, okay? Now this is very, very comfortable. All right, now let me see. This is adjustable, okay? So what we're gonna do with this piece right here, because we've already got the ring together, we're gonna take our pliers, we're gonna come here, and we're gonna roll this up just like this, okay? Once again, if you have nylon pliers, you can use your nylon pliers to do this, especially if you don't want your ring to have, and I'm gonna pinch it up like this. Just like that. Roll it up a little bit more, and then I'm gonna pinch it down like that. Okay, that's how that is going to go. Now, if you don't want this piece to be that way, you don't necessarily have to do that. You can cut that piece off and just roll it up just a tad bit. But I'm giving this ring a different look. Okay. All right. So now you put your finger in there, and this is adjustable. See, that's what you're going to have. All right. And you should be able to put it whatever finger you choose. Now, if you decide to make this ring for other people, you may want to, it's like I said, it's adjustable. So it is going to overlap. That is the comfort of the ring. The thing that I love about using 14 gauge copper wire is that it's a thick enough wire for you to mold it however you choose to. So it'll fit comfortable on your finger. So this is our ring. I wear a lot of my rings on this part of my finger. Now, even if you wanted to, you could add some stones on this. You could wire wrap some stones on this. If you wanted to, you could put a stone here. If you wanted to, stones on the ends of these. These are just ideas, okay? So, and you can also wear this ring this way. If you don't want to wear it the other way, you can wear it this way. So it's adjustable, it's fun, it's different. Go make plenty, okay? So with that being said, I want to say thank you to my new supporters and my loyal supporters. I greatly appreciate each and every one of you all. And could y'all please make sure that you thumbs up this video so that this video can go into rotation. Thank y'all so very much for joining me for these videos. And once again, y'all have a wonderful and awesome day. And until my next upload, my beloved kings and queens, peace and blessings, everyone. See ya.